south side, 2 times for the west and the east coast. No times for you hoes and the snake shit. Lot of hollow tips getting through the peephole. What they saying, where they at, they ain't running shit. Too divine and entwined with the beat though. They can't take nothing from me. One time for my dogs on the south side.
Yo, what's good, Macho Sports?
Flex.
This your boy Sway checking in.
Yeah, stepping up to the batter box is your boy Jay Pizzle.
Yeah, it's your boy Zay about to strike your ass out in 3 pitches.
I would have just done it one, make you ground ball, and I'll just throw it at first.
Nah, you better swing at everything, and you're going to miss all 3 of them. And I'm going to throw... And at that, look how bold I'm finna be. I'm finna throw them outside the box, and you're still going to swing at them.
Nah.
Nah, man. The MLB, you guys, man. Pretty interesting going on so far. A trade deadline right around the corner, man. There's a couple players that I'd like to see get traded. I mean, I think they should go somewhere else personally. And have success elsewhere. Red Sox got 2 players that I think should go somewhere else. Take their talents elsewhere. Xander Bogaerts is one of them. I think he's a hell of a shortstop. I don't think Boston deserves him, honestly. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Boston is, I mean, they're decent, but bro, they haven't made it to World Series since the David Ortiz days. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, so I think Bogaerts is wasting his talent over in Boston. I think he should go over to like, I don't know,
Dodgers.
Nah, I mean they could use a shortstop, but man, I don't want to see him in the Dodgers, bro. I mean, he would look.
I want to say the Mets, but nah.
The Mets could use him.
They could.
I mean, no. See, the Mets already have Lindor though.
That's what. I would go with what's that team's name? Where's
I would say, check this out and listen to this real quick. I think that he should pull a whole move and get traded to the Yankees.
Oh God! How you gonna go from Boston to the Yankees?
That's
bad.
He wouldn't be the first player to do it.
He wouldn't. I think it was a pitcher who did it.
Babe Ruth.
Oh, Babe Ruth. No, there was someone else who did it.
Babe Ruth back in the day did it. He was with Boston first, and then he went over to New York.
Didn't Kurt
Had
Schilling do it too?
Had a great career in New York.
Did Kurt Schilling go to the Yankees? I don't remember. But I know there's some other guy who did the same thing. I don't know if he went from Yankees to Boston, but there's been another guy.
But JD Martinez is the other player, I think. And personally, I think Houston should make a run at him. Bring him back to Houston. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I think they should bring him back to Houston. JD Martinez, he's a good outfielder. He can play the DH spot. We do need outfield help. Ever since we lost Springer, it just kind of like...
But I don't think that's happening due to the fact that we just signed,
Jordan. Yeah. But, I mean, I'm not saying, pay JD. I'm saying just go trade, I don't know, trade Diaz. Trade Aledmys Diaz.
I don't know, man.
I don't mind trading Aledmys Diaz. We got Jeremy Pena.
Yeah,
You feel me? We still got Bregman.
Diaz actually played good last night.
So is JD Martinez. JD Martinez is a good baller. That's what I'm saying. He's wasting his career in Boston. But I don't know. I mean, another one I think should get traded, even though I think he sucks personally. I mean, Frankie Montes. And the reason I'm saying trade him is because he's the best thing that the Athletics got, even though he sucks. He's the best thing that the Athletics got. They lost Manea in the offseason to I believe it's the Padres got Manea. Frankie Montes is the best thing they got. You know what I'm saying? And I think the Athletics need to trade him for some draft picks.
They need to. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Because
his stocks is pretty high, and at that, he's a free agent next year. So if you don't, he's gonna want to leave. More than likely.
I mean, they traded the whole farm away, bro. They traded Matt Olson, Matt Chapman, Chris Bassett.
And
Montes
if you're a team, you're getting a great quality pitcher for $5 million this year.
Yep.
So
exactly,
I would take him.
I'd take him. Make him. I'd take him in Houston.
I would take him right now. Yeah, I would take him too.
I would take him in Houston. Like I said, even though he sucks against us. You know what I'm saying? But
trust me, like down the line when it comes playoff times and your pitchers are hurt, he's a good guy to have, just in case.
Yeah.
And he's, like I said, $5 million.
Yeah, but another team I think Kansas City, man. They need Benintendi. You need to get traded. The Kansas City's not the team for you, bro. You're too good of a player to be in Kansas City. The Kansas City's 16-33 this season.
Out of there.
They're out of there, bro. You know what I mean? Don't look like they're gonna keep winning unless they go on a 40-game run, which I doubt that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't happen in the MLB. But yeah. I mean, Benintendi need to go somewhere else. I mean, he's a good outfielder, great player, man.
Great hitter.
Great hitter, you know what I'm saying? Just something need to happen, you know. Another player is Josh Bell. I don't know if y'all know who that is, but Josh Bell, he was with the Pirates and now he's with the Nationals. The Nationals just plain suck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they trash.
They plain suck. You know what I'm saying? Josh Bell needs to get traded off. Because I mean, Juan Soto's the face of that franchise right now, so he's not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So
I heard some rumor mills that the Astros might try to chase Juan Soto.
I mean, they could try, but I don't think the Nationals are going to give it up easily.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They're not going to. Would be nice, but.
He'll be a good addition to the outfield.
Man, the outfield, the lineup, man. I'm worried about that offense. This dude can hit the ball.
That's what I'm saying, though, but he's a great outfielder. He's a good outfielder, and he can hit.
Yeah. Yeah, he plays both. I mean, he plays both offense and defense really good. So, I mean, I wouldn't blame him. I would keep him, though. You do not let a player like that go.
Yeah, but one guy I want to talk about, man, even though I hate the Dodgers, boy Tyler Anderson doing his thing over there, man. 26 innings pitched without a run, without a score.
Yeah.
26 scoreless innings, bro. I mean, that's impressive because, he's a reliever. He started off as a reliever, so relievers only get anywhere from 2 to 4 innings a game. So that means, you do 26 divided by, let's just say 3.
That's at least 8 games.
That's 8 games.
9 games.
That's solid as fuck, honestly. You know what I mean?
Without a hit.
Yeah, without a score.
Oh.
You don't let hits, but, you won't let them score,
yeah,
which is decent. I mean, at the end of the day, not allowing a score, to me, is better than not allowing a hit. It's a little bit harder to not allow a score. You feel me?
No, it's a lot harder to not allow a hit. Because you could allow a hit, but not a score. So it's a lot harder not to allow the hit.
I think it's a little bit tougher to not allow a score just because, it could be a situation where the bases are loaded and you're sitting there 3-2 pitch, boom, you hit that strikeout pitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit more pressuring, you know what I'm saying, to not get a score. You feel me? A hit, all right, cool. Yeah,
because sometimes these relievers come in as bases loaded. It's 0-2.
Exactly.
0 strikes, 2 balls, and it's like you're fucked.
Yeah. Exactly.
You just got to get to the team.
That to me is pretty impressive. Good job, Tyler Anderson. He's doing pretty decent out there. Lane Thomas, man, he been putting up them homers. Y'all seen he put up three home runs. I think it was 2 nights in a row, or something like that.
No, I didn't.
Or he had like a game-winning home run or something like that, and then scored 3 the next night. Can't remember how it went, but man, he's been doing pretty good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Lane Thomas is good for the Nationals, even though the Nationals suck. There's a lot of, a lot of players out there that I think deserve to be on other teams, but we just see that they're just trying to ride it out and see how they'll end up eventually. You know what I mean? I guess next year or whatnot. Now, what y'all think about? Did y'all hear about Jock Peterson and Tommy Pham and? Jock Peterson talking about how Mike Trout is the worst fantasy baseball commissioner ever. Bro, did you see how Tommy Pham slapped Jock Peterson?
No, I didn't.
Oh, bro, you didn't see that?
Mm-mm.
That happened I think last week. Tommy Pham came up and they were in the outfield, and Tommy Pham came up to Jock Peterson and Tommy Pham, mind you, are on the same team. He came up to him and slapped the shit out of him, bro. And nobody knew what the fuck it was about. Apparently it was about fantasy baseball. And apparently, it all has to do with Mike Trout being a shitty commissioner. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, Mike Trout causing all this feud, you know what I mean? And for Mike Trout to be a shitty commissioner, man, he's the greatest baseball player ever, but he sucks at fantasy. Imagine that.
I mean, you can't be good at everything. Give that man some props. I mean,
I guess you're right.
It's a little harder already to be the best baseball player, and then you got to be the best commissioner, too, on fantasy baseball? Come on, man. At least he's good at one thing. We don't even got to worry about him at baseball. I bet you no fantasy baseball owners are mad.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Y'all see how George Springer moved up to 49th on the leadoff home run list? Great leadoff hitter right there, bro. We definitely miss him in Houston.
I'm one of those players. I mean, one of those players. I'm one of those fans that once you move away from my team, I really don't pay attention to you.
Hey.
So my bad, Springer.
I mean, I guess you got a point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's all good. Nothing wrong with that.
Just like I barely even keep up with Carlos Correa and him over there with the Twins and shit. They over there doing sorry and shit.
Nah, but let's go ahead and hit these guys with some standings, man. The Yankees are over number 1 in the East, man, with Tampa Bay trailing them by 6 games. Boston, bro, for some reason, their fans are like, fuck the Yankees. The Yankees suck. But they're trailing 12 games in the division, bro. They can't even win enough games to lead the division, bro. Like I said, Boston's trash this year, bro. They're not a contender, you know what I mean? Boston, they're not going to win this year. They're not even going to make playoffs this year, bro. Bold prediction, but I'm saying it. Minnesota leading their division, the Central, with Cleveland behind them 4.5 games. Cleveland, man, the Guardians, bro. They're
the Guardians.
Yeah, they could possibly contend this year, honestly. You know what I mean? They could start winning some games. You know, you never know. But it looks to me like Minnesota has grasped for the Central, though, this year. Houston on a 5-game winning streak, leading the division over in the West. The Angels were on top of that division, but they started falling off. Same thing with the Rangers. They all started falling off just like every season. All the teams start falling off.
Never fails.
Never fails.
I'm glad. That's why I'm glad we moved to the American League.
Yeah, I mean, I think honestly in the National League we would have kept sucking.
Yeah, St. Louis.
Yeah, for real, and Chicago. Fuck Chicago. But
not as bad as St. Louis.
Over in the East, man, the Mets are leading their division.
Mets, I told ya. I told ya.
What do you think? I mean, you think the Braves kind of like fell off now that they lost Freddie Freeman? Freddie Freeman seems to be like the glue.
Yeah, man, he was their Draymond.
I mean,
Green.
they also don't have Acuna due to injury. You know what I'm saying?
That can hurt. That definitely hurts.
Injuries definitely.
I mean, I think they're going to be in the playoffs, but that's tough. That's tough. I just see so many better teams than Atlanta. Atlanta was better last year.
Mm-hmm. So,
and then Milwaukee, bro.
Milwaukee leading the Central. Yeah, Milwaukee's always going to be that division winner, honestly. I mean,
that's crazy.
Well, honestly, the Central is kind of in between Milwaukee and St. Louis.
That's what I'm saying, St. Louis, though.
Because obviously, as long as St. Louis has Yadier Molina, they're going to be a contender. Just because Yadier is that leader, he's that veteran, he's going to keep the team together and like, hey, guys, look, let's get it together, yada, 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 this and that. You know what I'm saying? Yada, yada, yada. You feel me? Dodgers leading their division in the West. San Diego right behind them, though, at 4 games.
San Francisco don't stay asleep on them.
Don't sleep on San Fran, man. Arizona and Colorado. I mean, I don't know if y'all been watching these Colorado games, bro, but nobody shows up to the games. Literally, like 100 people maybe buy tickets to the games, and it's sad, bro, because the seats are empty. I think Colorado's tickets are so cheap right now. Like,
man, I hate that I said it on film. I said that watch out for Colorado. They might be the Pelicans 2.0. Nah. That prediction. I'm gonna take that prediction down.
Their fans are like, I'd rather get high than go to the fucking Rockies game. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, man. Baseball's getting hot, man. Trade deadline, like I said, is right around the corner, man. We'll see who ends up going where.
I'm gonna get y'all some trades like last year. I'm gonna get some trades in next week, and I'll give out my top 5 players to look out for.
Yeah,
and we'll see how those trades affect the teams.
For sure.
Because you gave a few, huh?
Yeah, I gave about 4 players.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up and I'm gonna give some more.
But don't forget to strike out that like button, stack that subscribe button, dunk your comment down below. Let us know what you thought about the show. This is Macho Sports Flex. Flexing out.
Check it out.
Work again, what goes around comes around, cycle continuing. Mind on my money, I'm all about dividends. Only catch flight to you, all of your feelings. Kid bumping tips and Jxxy.R know that they feeling it. All in their mouth like a feeling is. Go bring a dentist in. I've been tuned in like I'm off of that Ritalin. Hop in that booth and start riddling. Any, mini, miny.